welcome back everybody here to the Collins Arena as we come back for our second game of the doubleheader. The men's team facing off against the 11-7 Northampton Spartans. Brookdale coming in 20-0. I mean, just a great season coming into this game. How do you think they're going to fare against this Northampton team?
Well, you know, Northampton seems to be one of the bigger squads that they faced, you know, more recently. You know, deep bench, so you know, it should be even if it's an up and down game. You know, the pace, you know, doesn't necessarily favor Brookdale because of the deep bench for Northampton.
Yeah.
So you know, let's see if they can get them going early. Maybe, you know, make some shots early. You know, use the size to their advantage.
It's going to be good for them. Northampton having a lot more players on the bench than their female team and most of the other teams Brookdale's faced, probably since, you know, Union.
Yeah, and you know, having more players means you can substitute more frequently. Yeah. Get your, you know, your good players a little bit of rest. You know, you don't have to rely on them too much. So, and as we hear the starting lineups, you know, right now, you can see that, you know, there's a lot of energy there, and they're you know, they're really coming in here. They're, you know, they're looking to upset Brookdale.
So we'll take a look here. Brookdale as well will be Tuesday, February 11th, be sporting the Pink Zone Night from the Brookdale Student Athlete Advisory Committee. Let's take a look. See, let me grab my papers here. Brookdale got a about the same. Sorry, distracted me a little bit there. A little circle up there. Yeah. About the same schedule faring them as the women's team does, facing off against Cumberland next. Cumberland not doing as great as the women's team towards the end, 6-11. Middlesex up towards the top, 10-6. Yep. Then to Camden, again, 14-4. They faced Camden earlier in the season. We saw that game here. They won 80-62. Then they go to Sussex, Atlantic Cape, and Passaic, who are about the same faring as their women's teams towards the lower end of the standings. Maybe Atlantic Cape 10-7 are around the same.
So a little bit of a tough stretch, but you know. Yeah,
a couple games. I think it's not as bad as a couple of the games before. They beat Ocean in the makeup game, the game that got postponed. The one that Coach Chizek saying was a tough game coming up after that. They beat them 83-64. Bergen before that, 73-57. Just cruising over all these teams to get to 20-0. You know, winning by 40-point margins. It's just been a great season.
Yeah, I mean, again, you know, undefeated season. You know, and we were just talking about it earlier. You know, this is around the point last year where they had a little bit of a hiccup, losing at home, but you know that you know helped them grow into a championship team. And you know, this team, you know, has a lot of players back from that team, and they know what it takes to get it done. They know they're not going to let that happen again. You know, they want that undefeated season. They're going to go for it, and they're going to, you know, come out here every night and they're going to give their best effort, and they're going to win games.
And we say it, you see it in every sport when they have an undefeated team making a run, basketball, football, whatever it may be. Some of those teams need a loss. Yeah. And they said it. We heard it on the ring ceremony. We heard it multiple times. They needed that loss. I think this team can go undefeated and still keep their heads together.
Because they had that loss last year. And, you know, the sophomores on this team, you know, can preach to the freshmen and, you know, talk to them about what it was like. And, you know, have them understand that, you know, it's something to be not something to be taken lightly. And if you come out here and, you know, the freshmen can see that you come out here with that kind of energy every single night, you can win every single game.
Yeah. So starting lineup, Rashawn Johnson still sticking in there. Oh, ball hauled in there by Joe Nickerson, driving right to the basket. Couldn't get it to Landon. Ball tipped over, wound up in Corey Soanes' hands, and he got the bucket.
Ooh, quick move to the basket there.
Fast pace right off the bat. Yeah. We have Joe Nickerson driving down, passing it over to Bennett. Ball winds up in Northampton's hands there. Don't adjust your TVs. The colors are a lot different from the women's team. Women's gold and blue, the men's black and orange.
I kind of like these uniforms.
They look pretty nice.
Yeah. Bit of that, like, I think Syracuse has a similar alternate uniform. I think they have like a black one that looks a little bit like this, but or maybe I'm trying to think. Oklahoma State has one like this too, so pretty cool look.
Ball gets tipped over to Corey Soanes.
Hustling down the court, getting down. Oh, in and out.
Just rolled around.
Quick pace of this game here. Pull-up jumper
defense
there.
by Bennett.
Quick pace early on here.
Yeah. Very fast.
I've seen about each team with 3 possessions in the first minute.
We'll see how fast or how long this fast pace keeps up.
Sure. You got to figure at some point, you know, they're going to want to slow it down and get some better shots.
Yeah.
Offensive foul.
So going to go back the other way.
It's on Rashawn Johnson.
Good old Rashawn. So both teams picking up a foul early. Brookdale up 2-0, very early in the game.
Ooh. Oh, tough pass.
He had number 41, RJ Fletcher, in there.
Fletcher was open underneath the basket.
Big boy too. He's gonna be tough to guard down there. He's got some size to him, not only height, but he's got some width. It's a bullet pass, Joe Nickerson hauling in. Nice bucket there, letting it hang. All right, back out. Got trapped a little bit there. Gets away from
Good
Bennett.
Defensive rotation. Tough three, though.
Yeah. Nice shot. Nickerson tried to put the hand in his face, but came a little too late. Driving and ball poked out of bounds. Oh no, ball fell out of his hands and went out of bounds.
Nickerson just lost the handle there.
So number 1, Brent Marin from Allentown, Pennsylvania. Sophomore guard for the Northampton Spartans, driving into the basketball, gets knocked out of his hands, rebounded, grabbed by Corey Sones there. Over to Tavon Bennett.
Like the defender was a little bit indecisive there. He wanted to take the charge, but didn't really commit to it and shuffled his feet a little bit. So that's his second foul, so he's going to head to the bench quickly.
Only, you know,
it's really early to have 2 fouls.
Minutes, a little over 2 minutes in the game. That's no good. Between Bennett and Sones around the outside, trying to get something worked on the middle, maybe. Rashawn Johnson, two defenders around him. Out to Corey Sones from the perimeter.
Knocks it down.
Nice shot there. It'll go down as a three-pointer. The Spartans trying to set something up here. You got your big man there, RJ Fletcher. Rashawn Johnson covering him as expected. Johnson does a very good job of guarding those big men.
Yeah, well, he's got some length to him. You know, he's 6'5". He can jump out of the building, so he does a really good job against big guys. Quick start here, 9-3 lead. Way to get out.
I would say definitely I would agree with the timeout called by Northampton Spartans head coach Mike Kaminsky. Don't forget, guys, Domino's Downtown Red Bank, proud to support the men's and women's basketball teams this year for Brookdale. You can order online at Domino's.com. You can save it as your easy order and order it faster next time on your computer or your smartphone. Download the app, and you can get that same order in as little as 5 clicks.
That's all it takes.
I mean, pizza profiles, that's the way of the future.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to just dial a phone number anymore. Let's make it easy.
He wants to talk to somebody, right?
Little human interaction as possible.
I guess being a communications major is not so good then anymore.
No.
I should probably change my major then, huh? Oh, good steal there by Nickerson.
Job.
Bodies on the floor.
Yeah, Rashawn Johnson didn't have the position there. Number 24. Ooh, shot just goes off. Nice rebound by Nickerson.
Nickerson getting over the top of the defense. Ooh, long pass there, but Bennett made a good play to catch that one.
Slow it up a little bit.
Wide open in the corner.
Tough shot. Rosado puts it right back up. Couldn't land in.
Again, this quick pace continuing.
Yeah. Northampton popping up a lot of threes.
Ooh, tough shot in the lane there.
That was a nice job seeing his teammate right next to him.
Kadir Sewell with the finish in the lane there. So Coach Kaminsky's going to go back to his bench.
Corey Sones had the open shot, decides to dish it away.
Very vocal over there on the Northampton bench.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, Nickerson turned it over there.
Had a lot of defenders around him.
Tough possession there on offense. Really not much going on.
Brent Marin tosses it off to Robert Purnell Joe. Big shot there.
Long shot, but awkward rebound there.
It was. Trying to fight inside. Got fouled.
Yeah. Fletcher again, a big body, getting in there, drawing some contact.
Definitely a big boy for the Spartans.
Foul number 3, Corey Sung. That's his first personal, Brookdale's second team foul.
So if you're looking at Brookdale's bench and you notice a couple extra chairs, you are correct. We have Jameek Moore returning back to the team, as well as a new addition, Eric Davis, 6'3" freshman out of Asbury Park. We'll see if either of those players will get a little bit of time tonight. Brookdale up 9-6, 15 minutes remaining left in the first half. As Joe Nickerson brings the ball down the court.
Good crossover by Nickerson. Yeah, way to get to the basket there.
Foul number 41, R.J. Fletcher. First personal.
So Brookdale, at this point, basically a shoe-in for the Region 19 tournament.
Yeah,
The Collins Arena honored to host the Region 19 tournament for the second year in a row. It will be Thursday, February 27th, all day, starting at, I believe, 10 a.m. on that day and ending at around 9. And then Saturday,
eight
March
games
1st.
That day, right?
Yeah, eight games. We'll be televising 4. The other 4 will be in the Breck, our Brookdale Recreations and Events Center, which is right next door to the arena here. But the games in the Collins Arena will be televised. And then Saturday, March 1st, I believe we come in at noon.
Okay.
And we're here for the rest of the day, or until around 8 or 9 or so. So mark that on your calendars, because it's going to be a great day of basketball. You don't want to miss it. It's the best of the best facing off, men's and women's. Travel there on Northampton, called on number 24, Cardier Sewell.
Also, Mason Jones returning as well for Brookdale to the lineup. He missed a couple games.
I was noticing it looked like some more lines on here. They're running out of paper for Brookdale's roster. Nice move by Rashawn Johnson.
Pump fake there by Johnson. Got the defender off his feet.
So a nice pace set by Brookdale, up 13-6. Ooh, tough pass there.
Good look there. It's a good look. Good rebound by Rosado.
First little action, we see a David Rosado get rebound. Still no points up on the board. Nickerson right over to Rashawn Johnson. Nice job. Good job seeing him.
Soane's called for the foul there. That's going to be his second, I believe. Yeah, it is.
It is.
So going to Jameek Moore off the bench now.
So we'll see Moore come in for his first minutes in a couple
started
weeks.
A bunch of games for
he did.
Blues early on in the season.
Nice to have him back. Northampton. Long three. Goes in.
Seems to be kind of the plan of attack to shoot some threes here early on.
From that side of the court. Devon Bennett trying to find somebody open. Gets over to Jameek Moore, over to Rosado. Back into Moore on the inside. Turns
great
right. Nice
move.
Ooh,
and just big time block there. Moore made a good first move, but the help defender came over and really blocked the shot.
Moore had some not great position there as Cardier Sewell just laid a big block.
Oh, in and out. That's a tough break. That one was halfway down.
Yeah, that's hard to look off that one. Bennett setting up a play. And trying to open up Moore on the inside to Rashawn Johnson. Yep, there's Moore.
Good finish by Jameek Moore.
No
one getting back
here.
though. Oh, good play
nice
by
job
Nickerson.
by Joe Nickerson.
Almost saved it, yeah.
He thought he had it, but How would Smooth Joe out on the court? Tyrone Curry coming in for Spawn Bennett, so a lot of size out on the court for Brookdale right now. Big bodies.
Oh, bad pass.
Yeah. Malcolm Lyles is in a bit of foul trouble. Just let that one sail a little bit out of bounds over the head of Brent Marin, it looked like. Tyrone Curry up at the top, over to Jameek Moore. Right over to Joe Nickerson. Tough shots, getting it in there.
Good job of staying with it. Nickerson missed the first attempt, but came right back up with the second one. Oh, and another tough pass there.
Yeah.
Had him for a second.
He did. If he would have brought that pass down, it might have been an easy basket. Joe Nickerson getting it.
That's an offensive foul. Yep. Good job by Jameek Moore stepping in. We saw him do that earlier in the season. You know, step up, take some charges. Great defensive effort.
He's not afraid. There he goes, getting his feet set and getting bowled over.
Offensive foul, number 23, Malcolm Lyles.
Brookdale, 10-point lead, 12-17 remaining left in the first half.
That's Lyles' third foul, by the way, and just as you heard the announcer say it.
And Jameek Moore
picked up his pivot foot.
Yep. Getting coached up by Coach Chizak over there. Marin bringing it down. Tyrone Curry on the defense. Over to Fletcher.
Foul called on Jameek Moore.
Foul number 23, Jameek Moore. First personal, fourth.
Number 32, Derek Culp. Take the inbound pass. He finds Robert Purnell. Joe back up to Marin.
Good defensive effort.
Nice job.
Good job by Nickerson to save that ball.
Nice pass over to Tyrone Curry.
Great
nice
look inside
job.
to Rashawn Johnson.
Very good. Smart move
Heads
by
up
Tyrone
play
Curry.
by Curry, you know.
Yeah, very smart move.
Drew the defender with the shot fake and then threw it right down to Rashawn Johnson. And a travel there.
So nice little swing of things for Brookdale.
And a good start.
21-9, 11-23. Timeout for Northampton. So something they need. You know, second timeout they've taken because of a nice Brookdale run.
Yeah, I mean they're having trouble getting the ball in the basket. You know, Brookdale's playing great defense. You know, they're converting on the offensive end, getting good looks. It's been a tough couple minutes here.
It has, yeah.
February 1st, wear your men's jersey blues. Tip off against Middlesex at 2 p.m.
So as you heard our announcer say there, that will be our next home game here. This Saturday coming up, February 1st. We have the women's facing off and the men's facing off against Middlesex. Tip-off starts at 12 with the women's. Men's following right after that at around 2. Don't forget this year, guys, the 17th annual Brookdale Guitar Show will be bigger and better than ever. They've moved out of the winter chill and into the spring sun, offering more clinics, a larger outdoor stage with more music, more vendors, and more fun. Sunday, April 13th, thousands of guitar freaks and music aficionados will pack the Student Life Center on the Lincroft campus of Brookdale Community College. Not only looking for great deals on both new and vintage guitars, but also to scope out the day-long clinics. So don't miss out. Make your plans now to spend Sunday, April 13th at the 17th Annual Brookdale Guitar Show. For more information and to buy discounted tickets, go to brookdaleguitarshow.com.
As we come out of the timeout here, look for Northampton maybe to try to go inside a little bit more, stop taking so many threes. No, you want to take the good ones, the ones that are open, but maybe not force as many up, try to get some good looks under the basket, get easy baskets, maybe play a little bit better on the defensive end, get some transition baskets as well.
So keeping the sizable unit in. Ooh, Tyrone Curry trying to get an open shot by Joe Nickerson. Gets kicked by Northampton. Here comes in Jaleel Chain for David Rosado. So Nickerson and Rashawn Johnson, the only two remaining from the starting lineup. Tyrone Curry at the top. Back over to Johnson, trying to find somebody down in the middle, trying to work the ball over to Jameek Moore, but they're going to have to take a shot sooner or later.
Oh, and there's a turnover.
Yeah.
A little miscommunication there by Jaleel Chain and Rashawn Johnson.
This will be a backcourt violation
See
for
Coach
Brookdale.
Chuzak telling them to make eye contact, you know,
Yep.
make sure he knows it's coming to him.
No need to make cross-court no-look passes. Northampton going all around the perimeter. Finding Fletcher open on the inside.
And a good move by Fletcher, taking that one power dribble, getting right underneath the basket, going up strong. And, you know, like I said, they need to go inside, get him some baskets, get some easy ones. You know, alleviate the pressure a little bit on the other players.
Tyrone Curry open at the top, gets
good move.
Immediately closed.
A good move to get himself open, a little spin move around the defender.
He saw the defender closing in. Nice little fake to work around him. So, yep, traveling there, called on number 11. So Rosado back in very quick for Joe Nickerson, grabbing a break.
Quick breather there for Rosado.
Tyrone Curry still heading things up for Brookdale. Over to Jaleel Chain inside to Rashawn Johnson. Back up top to Curry.
Finds
Chain, open shot. Ooh, doesn't fall in.
Moore battling for the rebound.
Yeah. He was almost muscling away from him with one hand, falling away.
Good job to tie it up, and then you know, Northampton with the possession arrow. But, you know, Jaleel Chain missed a shot, but, you know, Moore almost came down with that one. They're looking for Fletcher down low.
Yeah.
They are. They just can't get it down to him. Good job. Ball denial there by Jaleel Chain, along with Jameek Moore down low. Oh, and a tough bank shot from the corner.
Yeah.
a little bit of luck on that one, maybe.
Yeah. That was
tough angle to bank it from.
Chuck and pray there, and it went in.
Ooh, Moore with the miss. A rebound by Johnson.
Trying to get a tip back in. Brookdale having a tough time there. One-on-one, Tyrone Curry.
Ooh,
nice defense.
Oh, and a good follow there by
Fletcher. Just right behind him. Right place at the right time.
Sometimes you just got to throw it at the basket and hope for good things.
Looks like we got Mason Jones and Joe Nickerson waiting at the table. And in they come, as well as number 31, Aston Jones. And it looks like number 24, Cardier Sewell for the Northampton Spartans.
Turnover there.
Yeah, those are the ones you don't want.
It's starting to chip away at the lead a little bit here. Looking to cut it to 5 with the basket here.
So Spartan's going to inbound it from the corner there. Trying to get somebody open.
Oh, Rosado overcommitting on the pass there.
Nice job by Nickerson putting a hand on his ball, putting a hand on the ball, making him pick up his dribble.
Definitely. Quick three there.
Three, too.
I mean, it wasn't an awful shot, just a little bit of a rush. Oh, great pass by Moore to Rosado. Oh, and he's thrown. But again,
that was a tight window to fit.
Yeah, it was.
You
know, Jameek Moore just, you know, touch pass. Just, you know, as soon as he got his hands on it, just got it right to Rosado. But just nowhere for Rosado to go, unfortunately. But, you know, a good play on both ends.
You know, keep the ball on this side of the court, give him a little bit better of a chance.
Curry wide open in the corner. There it is.
We'll see.
Can't connect there, but good
nice
rebound
by Joe Nickerson.
Oh, and he can't connect. Goes to Jameek Moore. Nice little pump on up and under. And then finally,
Nickerson tips it in.
Yeah.
So nice job getting all the second chances, and third chances, and fourth chances, but got to make those shots.
Ooh, good. Good defense by Rosado denying the baseline pass.
It's a nice effort. Out comes Jameek Moore for his first minutes back. Did pretty well, I would say. Up top to Aston Jones.
Foul on the floor there.
Foul number 10, Mason Jones. First personal, 5th team foul.
Brent Marin with the inbound pass. Dave Rosado in his face. All the way up top to Sewell. And just trying to get to Fletcher inside.
Oh,
Rashawn Johnson's been doing a pretty solid job of covering.
Yeah, he has. He's been trying
really only
the
made
ball.
one basket. Yeah.
Mason Jones all the way
Nice
to the basket.
job. So
Mason Jones heads the block for one shot.
It's been a while since we've seen Mason Jones.
Mason the line Dixon.
Yeah.
Foul number 31, Aston Jones. First personal, 5th team foul.
He will take a couple of shots here. 7:39 left. Brookdale 27-16, trying to make it 28, and he does. Sorry, I said 2 shots. That was an and 1 opportunity, so he made it. Got 3-point play. Northampton trying to get a lane open to get a basket, maybe just pass it all around, trying to get something open.
Inside to Fletcher. Ooh, and it draws the contact and finishes. Johnson's pleading his case, but
yeah, it's not on deaf ears. He's pleading it. It was a nice effort by Fletcher.
Fletcher just made a good move, spun towards the basket, got the ball up, drew the contact, and with his strength, was able to finish.
Yeah. Plays a physical game, and Rashawn Johnson's right up there with him in height, but
body mass maybe not so much.
Yeah, poundage is definitely in the favor of Fletcher.
Rosado open in the corner.
I mean, they were just triple teaming Tyrone Curry. They had to get a basket out of that. There was mismatches all around. Back up top against Joe
Good job by Nickerson to slide his feet and just stay with the ball.
You're not getting past him much. So Bennett in for Tyrone Curry. Had a tough shot missing that 3, but other than that, had a nice couple minutes on the floor. Devon Bennett bringing it up, getting swarmed there.
Great alley-oop there.
Oh, and David Rosado lays it down. Put it up
Rosado
and
came in the back door and slammed it shut.
Oh. Something Northampton done on the last 2 possessions. They're putting 3 defenders on whoever's got the ball. But Brookdale's doing a great job of getting it out. Dave Rosado coming back down the court here. Over to Nickerson.
Ooh.
Tries to lay it in. But we'll stay on this side of the court. I don't know. We'll see if they do it this possession as Coach Shizak takes the timeout.
Just maybe trying to trap the ball a little bit too much. Yeah.
But the Blues are doing a great job of getting it out.
Yeah. When that happens, as soon as that first, it's really about that first pass. As soon as that trap comes, it's the first pass has to be to the right guy. And if you make that first pass to the right guy, couple extra passes, you're going to find the open man.
So everybody, there's a faster way to get this pizza. You order online at Domino's.com. Create your pizza profile. Domino's of downtown Red Bank is proud to support the Brookdale men's and women's basketball teams this year. Also feeding the very hungry Brookdale TV crew. Domino's of downtown Red Bank, located at 60 English Plaza. Order online right now. And
definitely don't forget to order online because, as it says in the box, calling the store is so 1980.
It's so 1980. You kidding me?
With a big Zach Morris cell phone on the box.
And any delivery charge is not a tip paid to your driver. So please reward your driver for their awesomeness. Domino's of Red Bank.
Brookdale a little bit of a trap themselves.
Yeah.
But getting back, good job by Nickerson to get back. It's a pretty good look there. Yeah, I mean a little bit, too quick with that, but Brookdale trying a little bit of their own kind of trap here.
Jameek Moore waiting at the table to come back in. Getting himself some nice minutes here in his first game back. Oh, and there you go, Rashawn Johnson.
Lays it in. A pass from Nickerson.
He's got to know how great of a name he's got. At this point in your life, you have to know. Looks like an athletic young man, so he's played enough sports where people are announcing his name, and just Rashawn Johnson. Playing good defense on Fletcher in this possession here. Kicking it out there.
Fletcher fighting underneath for that.
Yeah.
Can't get it to go. Good job by Johnson, and he's fouled.
He got fouled there, yeah.
And again, Johnson, you know, putting Fletcher in a precarious position. He was stuck underneath the basket, kind of behind the backboard there. Really couldn't get a good angle to finish. And
nice defense by Mason Jones down there, too. 5 minutes, 15 seconds remaining. Brookdale holding a 14-point lead, 34-20. Not doing as bad as games past in the fouls, but they're still up there with 6. Rosado wound up there, but passed it over across the court. He gets it right back and dishes it into Jameek Moore.
It's a good shot for him. He likes that shot right there. That 15-foot baseline jumper, he loves it.
Bennett doing a nice job covering Brent Marin. Mason Jones fighting
the corner
for it.
there. And stepped out of bounds, right? Yeah.
It's a nice job by Brookdale, just fighting tooth and nail down there.
Swarming to the ball.
Yeah. Mason Jones going all over the floor.
Jones thought about it.
Yeah.
Oh.
He might not have saw the defender. Nice job by Nickerson.
Yeah,
hustling down, getting a hand in his face.
Yeah.
Mason Jones over to Moore, getting it inside. Nice move.
It's a good decision by Moore. He had to make a quick decision. He was going to go right to the basket. He was going to pass off to Nickerson. Made the right call, went to the basket, finished strong.
Devon Bennett doing a nice job playing defense on Brent Marin. So Robert Purnell-Joe back over Derek Colt. Taking the long three, couldn't get it, but he grabs his rebound inside to Fletcher.
He's got a man inside, doesn't see him.
Fletcher. Yeah.
Taking it upon himself.
RJ Fletcher.
Shot doesn't go Joe Nickerson's way, but nice rebound by Jameek Moore, putting it back up himself. Tough basket.
Jameek Moore.
Spartans working their way back down. Long three. Wow.
Yeah, not very close there. And
yeah, would have been nice.
Oh, that ball saved.
Saved.
Nickerson put a little bit of backspin on that one, but just not enough. And Shane just forced to throw it out of bounds.
Kaiser Haynes Orlando checking in for the Spartans. Timeout.
This was good effort, but he just couldn't get it go his way. Pretty good half of football. Wow, I almost said half of football. Pretty good half. I got Super Bowl on the brain, I'm sorry. Good half of basketball for Brookdale, putting up 40 points, limiting them to 22, only 3 minutes left. They can,
the defensive effort's been there all night.
So any prospective students and existing students, did you know that Brookdale has daycare available right here on Lincroft's main campus? Brookdale's Children's Learning Center is located in parking lot 4 and accepts children ages 3 months to 5 years of age. Call 732-224-2306 for more information, or stop by the center yourself for a nice tour from the employees and any additional questions. Ball will stay on this side of the court. Robert Purnell-Joe will take the inbound pass for the Spartans.
Couple guys at the floor there. Bennett and Rosado.
And we'll stay on this side of the court once more. Take a couple of free throws.
Fouls on number 24, David Rosado. That's his first personal, Brookdale's second.
So as you hear our courtside announcer say, Rosado picking up his first rebound.
And 17th foul, put him in the 1-and-1.
So there, got little Brookdale baby jersey blue fans here. Enjoying the action. Come on down to the Collins Arena. We'll be here next on Saturday, February 1st. I mean, you won't get to hear just the top-notch announcing from up in the booth, but you might see us. You might see little cameos down on the court there. So
maybe a nice handshake if we stop by, and maybe an autograph or two.
Hey, you know what? Why not, right? Big shot there. Tavon Bennett lays it in for the 3. 2.5 minutes left. Brookdale trying to put it up to a 20-point lead. It's at 19 right now. Number 20, Josh Kaiser's first action for Northampton. Rocking the Mohawk.
Mohawk headband combination.
Believe it or not,
kind of works.
This guy right here used to rock the Mohawk.
Oh, nice.
And it was bright orange. Jaleel Chain feeds it inside to Rosado.
Bennett,
back up
same
to Tavon
spot.
Bennett. Oh, couldn't get that one to land, but nice rebound.
Moore.
Puts
Double
it back
clutch,
up.
can't connect. Hit.
Almost grabbed it again, but he was falling back.
Ooh, good defensive play.
Was a lot of body parts getting thrown around.
Bennett.
Nice job, finding his player.
Oh, Curry can't.
Oh, nice. Jameek Moore almost picked it right out of his hands.
The ball's just getting slapped
around. It's going all over the place. I can't keep up with it. Can't call out names because it's touching somebody's hand every second. So
ends up in the hands of Purnell Joe for Northampton, and gets fouled there.
Tough to follow for our BTV cameraman here too. But it winds up in a foul against Northampton. Makes his first shot, number 11, Robert Purnell Joe. We have Sewell, freshman, number 24, checking back in. And we have Rashawn Johnson back in for Jameek Moore.
A lot of minutes for Johnson here in the first half.
Yeah.
Like, Coach Chisak really likes his size. He's defensively rebounding.
He's a force.
He's a big force down there.
I think one of their top freshmen of the year for sure. Back up.
Bennett.
Oh, yeah, chose
shot.
not. Took a couple steps in. Nice rebound by Curry. Ooh, and he gets fouled there. An interesting point. I don't know why this just popped back in my head thinking about the freshmen, but when we interviewed Coach Dabina a couple weeks ago, he said that, high school season would be over by now.
Yeah.
So it's nice to see that some of these freshmen are still, they still got the wind in them, and they're still keeping it going at this high of a level with Tyrone Curry, with Rashawn Johnson, a lot of freshmen on this team.
Jaleel Chain,
yeah.
Guys that, play, important roles on this team.
Absolutely. Jameek Moore, another one, just coming back to the lineup. Brookdale 44-26. 1:21 left in the first half. And he sinks the second one. Back up to that 19-point lead for the Blues. Driving inside. Nice job.
You got to step on Bennett. Once he had that step, he knew he was going to go to the basket the whole time. Bennett just trailed him the whole time, couldn't do anything about it.
So Robert Purnell Joe, the man with 3 names, taking another shot.
3 names and chance for 3 points here. A couple substitutions here for Northampton. As the game goes on, I'm really liking these uniforms more and more.
I think they're nice, yeah. Little neon touch to them.
Yeah. They'll glow in the dark, maybe. I don't know. Just turn the lights out, see how it goes.
Yeah. Right up top, Tavon Bennett didn't take it. Outside to Tyrone Curry, puts it up for the 3.
Curry's a dangerous shooter. You can't leave him open in the corner like that.
That corner, him and Delonte Grant are dangerous from that corner. Nice defense by Bennett.
Good job at ball denial there by Rashawn Johnson.
Johnson, just a
that's
huge
no
extension
call there,
he has.
Curry in the corner.
Ooh, yeah.
Tried the no-look pass there, almost got it off.
Jaleel Chain, the only lone defender down there. I'll tell you, just the reach Rashawn Johnson has is ridiculous.
Offensive foul.
So he set his feet. 17.1 seconds left in this first half. Brookdale 48, Northampton 29. So Brookdale got up to the 10 foul mark in the first half. Happens.
Probably be the last possession here. 10
Yeah,
seconds to go here. With Fletcher. Oh, Johnson went for the steal there. Opened up to, that opened up.
Wide three for Purnell Joe. Nice rebound by Johnson. 2 and a half.
Did a pretty good job of closing out the half there.
I would say so, yeah. I mean, they kept it together the whole first half, you know, just holding this 19-point lead pretty strong. 48-29 right now. How do you think they're going to fare holding it in the second half?
Well, I think, you know, Rashawn Johnson really, you know, played a big part defensively. You know, Fletcher, they tried to get Fletcher the ball a lot. He did a good job at denying him the ball. When Fletcher got the ball, he did have some chances. He did capitalize on those chances. But, you know, look for them to maybe help Rashawn Johnson a little bit with maybe a double team once in a while on Fletcher. Because, you know, the shooters don't seem to be knocking down their shots very well.
No,
So you want to force them into that, you know, get Fletcher maybe away from the offense, make him have to kick it back out to shooters, and, you know, make them prove to you that they can knock down shots.
Absolutely. So join us back in about 15 minutes or so. We'll be back. Brookdale up at the half. Stick around for great second half action here at Brookdale TV. All right, everybody, welcome back here to the second half of action. The Brookdale Jersey Blues up 48-29 against the Northampton Spartans. So we'd like to thank you for joining back here. What do you think the key to the second half is going to be for Brookdale, just keeping this lead?
Yeah, I mean, just keep the intensity up on the defensive end. You know, like I said, you know, to close out the first half, Rashawn Johnson doing a great job on Fletcher. You know, like they're going to probably have to help him a little bit more. Fletcher started getting going a little bit. You know, but just defensive rotation definitely, and you know, you got to keep making the shots that you're taking. You know.
Absolutely. So stick around as we get back down to the floor here. Brookdale starting up. Looks like they might start off with possession. And they will. Something we noticed here, we're taking a look at the roster. How we didn't see this at the beginning of the game is strange. Haven't seen Ricky Stevens. Looks like he is not only inactive, but I don't see him here. Possibly something else going on. Hopefully nothing too serious. He can join back immediately. Rashawn Johnson getting the ball to roll in. Come right back down the court. Fast hit, just like the way the game opened.
Yeah, it's a pretty good look there by number 23, Malcolm Lyles, but just couldn't finish.
Brent Marin inbounding for the Spartans. Goes off of Corey Soames. So similar to the starters for the game, with the exception of Tavon Bennett is in for.
Oh, Bennett started. Yeah,
Bennett did start.
Yeah, Bennett did start.
Really?
Yeah,
okay.
Okay.
So my mistake.
Oh,
nice job, Joe Nickerson.
Heads up play by Nickerson to just
stepping right into it. Goes right for it, over to Corey Soames.
Nickerson kind of regretting not going up with that shot after drawing the foul there. Could have had a couple free throws, but decided to pass the ball off instead.
See what they can do on this possession.
We were talking about it before, right before we got on the air here. You know, Coach Shizak not really going too deep into his bench yet so far. You know, a couple of guys, regular guys off the bench like Chain and Jameek Moore, but you know, we usually see him go deeper into his bench a little bit earlier. So interesting to see with the big lead, maybe they'll decide to do that.
Yeah, definitely. I could see him maybe around the 16.
Yeah,
I would say earlier than that. I would say probably around the 16-minute mark. He's going to start working in some of his guys. Maybe not the whole lineup.
Sure.
But he'll start working some of the bench guys in. We'll see what he decides to do. To get inside the head of Coach Paul Chizak is a dangerous thing. Corey Sones over to Nickerson.
Great
nice
pass
job, right
Johnson.
inside, finding Rashawn Johnson.
Johnson, assisted by Nickerson.
Tell you, who wants to make dinner at this point in the night, right?
Nobody.
Faster way to get your pizza, Domino's.com.
Yeah.
Order right online,
If you
get
got
the
your
app
pizza
on your
profile,
phone.
it's even easier.
I mean, come on. If you've done it before, it's easy as 5 clicks. Domino's downtown Red Bank, located at 60 English Plaza. Proud to support the Brookdale men's and women's basketball team. So order online right now, Domino's.com. Inside, Joe Nickerson couldn't get it to land, but gets fouled.
Good transition offense there, getting down the court. Nickerson drawing the foul.
Foul's number 1, Brent Merritt. First personal, second team foul.
So he'll take a pair of free throws here. As education is the key to your success, and your success can start right here at Brookdale. Whether you're looking for a new career, just brushing up on job skills, or getting a certificate to add to your resume, Brookdale is the choice for you. With convenient class times to work around your busy schedule and locations all around Monmouth County, it's easy to start again at Brookdale. Get the classes you want at the times you want and the locations you want. See a counselor and register for spring classes right now. Also, don't miss Brookdale's Spring Open House Sunday, April 6th, noon until 3 in the Collins Arena to meet Brookdale's faculty members and find out which programs are right for here. Your success can start at Brookdale. You can be on the next commercial.
Yeah.
How about that?
That's it.
Brookdale 55-31, 18 minutes remaining in the game. A couple early fouls for both teams in the first 2 minutes.
That's a travel, yeah.
Yeah,
Can't
get
do
them on that one every time.
Double dribble violation. Loose ball.
Savon Bennett over to Rosado. Trying to find Johnson on the inside. Nice shot by Bennett.
Loves the top of the key there.
Yeah.
Just like we love our Domino's.
Domino's at Red Bank. Let's be specific here.
Good drive there. Good finish.
Nice job, yeah.
Brett Marin.
Nickerson was behind him, but Marin just tough to the basket.
Bennett.
Oh, Savon Bennett. Nice job getting it to roll in his way.
Quick pace now to the game.
Yeah, it's picked up from the way the second. Oh, right
there.
over to Corey Sones.
5-on-0.
Everybody's down there. They all could have touched the ball.
I was
there.
looking for a defender, but I couldn't find one.
That just looks silly.
Swarming to the ball.
Yeah. Ooh, Corey Sones trying to get another steal. He's hungry for the ball.
Shot clock down to about 15.
And we got calling a play there, Purnell Joe.
Good take there inside. Good move on the baseline.
Yeah, it was a very nice move.
Marin getting going a little bit here.
Joe Nickerson right outside. David Rosado chooses not to take it, drives inside, back up to Bennett. Couple steps behind the three-point line.
In and out. Rosado with the one-handed follow.
Very nice finish there by...
If you watch Rosado as much as us, I think you know by now Rosado's not going to really take that shot, but he'll always fake it. He'll let the defender know that he's, that he's willing to fake it at least.
Yeah.
If you don't see Rosado every day, you don't know that he's not going to take that. So I mean, if you're great
oh,
steal
and
there,
Corey Sones. He's got a defender to his left.
He
hit there. Ooh, yeah.
Hit the mat on the end of the basket there, kind of hard, but looks to be.
He's a tough guy.
Yeah, he looks okay.
Get up, walk it off. Should have saw the hit that Paxton Reddington took before. You walk it off. 16 minutes left, 64-35. I have a timeout on the court. Northampton.
Timeout, Northampton.
If you don't have a pizza profile by now, you're doing something wrong, guys. Domino's at Red Bank. Proud support the Brookdale Jersey Blues men's and women's team. You can order online at Domino's.com, and he saves your order. So all you got to do is
that's the profile.
Yeah, it's your profile. It's your easy order. You just move your fingers around. Only 5 clicks. That's all you got to do, and bam, pizza at your door.
Domino's.com. You can see every coupon available, so you can get on there and check out what kind of coupons, kind of deals you can get. A couple pizzas.
I mean, it's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Calling the store is so 1980.
It is. It's so 1980.
I mean, if you're going to use a phone, try one of their easy-to-use mobile apps for Windows 8 phone, iPhone, and Android.
Yeah. And if you don't have a cell phone, you should probably go get one.
I would recommend it.
Yeah.
Domino's at Red Bank, 60 English Plaza. So, getting a little quiet here at the Robert J. Collins Arena.
30-point game will do that.
Yes, yes. It was a bit of a lengthy time out there, if I might say so. Getting called back to the court. Still no changes to the lineup by Coach Chizak. With a sizable lead, a little bit surprising.
Yeah, maybe a couple more minutes, we'll start to see some guys get in there.
I said 16, so
yeah, I think more around the 10 or 11 minute mark.
Yeah.
Just because it's still, you still got enough time where, you want the second unit coming in and, squandering the lead. So I think, with about 10 minutes, it's pretty safe at that point. At this point, a lot of time still left on the clock. You never want to, take anything for granted.
Now, Corey Soanes makes his first, brings it up to a 30-point lead for Jersey Blues men's basketball team.
And not only that, you want to make sure your guys can go the distance. I mean, you're going to get yourself in a close game.
Yeah.
As the regionals come up, and you're going to have to be in there for a while. So you got to make sure that they're,
Definitely, very good point.
Big time
nice
block
job
there by Soanes.
Spartans ball rejected by Corey Soanes.
That is correct.
Nice.
Big three there. He jumped up about 5 feet in the air to take that shot.
Pass by Soanes. Ooh, good fake by Nickerson.
Oh, Joe Nickerson, just nice ball work
Couple
inside.
of tips.
But yeah.
No good there. Oh, good job by Soanes to get that ball.
Right back inside to Nickerson. Yeah, he was in a tough spot there. Had to dish it out to Rashawn Johnson. Slow it up here.
No rush
Bennett.
here.
Calling an offense. Back over to Nickerson. Maybe trying to free up the inside. You don't have Fletcher in the game, so that opens up your inside a little bit.
He's going to stay here with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Coach Chizak calling out a play. Which, you got to make sure you guys are ready with 10 seconds here. Not a lot of time.
Corey Soanes grabs it. Back to David Rosado.
Good pass inside to Johnson.
Nice job.
And well executed, with a couple seconds.
Nice
simple
simple
a couple
play.
seconds to get that play going.
Yep.
And that's what we talked about earlier, just being ready.
Man, that would have been a big slap to the face if he would have just knocked his own ball out of bounds there. Back up top, we can see Fletcher waiting by the table to check in, get some size back to the inside for the Spartans.
Shot clock running low.
Yeah, it's getting down there. 5. The coach calling it out. Yeah, that's a call that coaches are
not too happy about there.
Stretching out. Oh, God, giving one of those.
Fouls on number 24, David Rosado. First personal, second team foul.
I'm going to guess at this point that Coach Chizak's probably just going to let these guys play a couple more minutes and then just go with a mass substitution, get 5 guys in there, just kind of get these guys all out together, let them finish this part of the half together.
Looks like that might have been assistant head coach Charlie Hawthorne just stretching out there, not agreeing with that one. Tough inside shot there. Well tested, grab by David Rosado finally, throwing elbows.
Rosado's been pretty quiet. He had that big dunk on the alley-oop, but other than that, not too much.
He's been looking to get back at you a little bit for a couple months back, yeah. A nice little move by Bennett, but couldn't go. Nice job by Rosado keeping with him.
Good move up and under there by number 24, Cordier Sewell. Oh, good outlet pass to Nickerson and a little up and under
Joe
there.
Nickerson just makes it look easy.
Yes, he does.
Just been a huge part. Oh, and there we go.
There's that unit coming in.
So we're about halfway. You said 10, I said 16.
Yeah.
We'll meet in the middle. Right, it's
tough pass there,
Rosado couldn't hold on to it. So we'll see
Good
the first.
strip there by Nickerson. Uh-oh, we might have something here.
Oh,
it's
no.
well defended,
Yeah,
though. You know, they tried it, but
it was.
I think Nickerson just didn't look him off quite enough there. Defender just wasn't going to allow any kind of dunk
They
there.
saw everybody sitting at the scorer's table. They wanted to have go on one last shebang. It didn't happen, so we're seeing the first of a lot of guys. We got I know only the one. James Jenkins checking in for his first minutes. Chain, Jones, Jameek Moore, and Tyrone Curry have all been in so far. 13 minutes left. 70-37. Brookdale on pace to get past 100 once again. Jameek Moore struggling there a little bit, trying to grab the rebound. Fletcher had the position on him right inside. Nice block by Moore from behind. There it goes.
Lucky bounce there.
Yep.
Aston Jones.
Still a lot of guys we haven't seen yet. A little interesting that we haven't seen Brian Adams at all today.
Yeah, is he here? Yeah, I see him. Okay, yeah, I see him there. Let's make sure we don't get another Ricky Stevens on our
Maybe we can
hands.
find out why he's not. Maybe maybe he's nursing an injury or maybe not feeling too well.
Could be.
You know, so just wanting to save him. Big game on Saturday.
It's very true.
So we'll try to find out what the deal is with that.
Be a tough opponent against Middlesex, who right now is 10-6, 9-4 in the region. Team that Brookdale is rivaling up at the top is Delaware County Community College. Haven't faced them yet this season, so possibly we'll see them in the tournament if things go the way they go. I don't know exactly how it works.
Yeah, I don't know.
Bracket, or I'm not really sure.
Some sort of seeding system.
Yeah. But I believe they stick within their division, so some familiar faces throughout the tournament.
Deep three there.
Yeah.
Nothing there.
Blues ball.
Should have took a step in, might have went.
Really good defensive half, you know, for Brookdale. I mean,
It is.
Not giving up many points.
Nice shot by Jameek Moore. Ooh. Mason Jones is coming in with a vengeance there.
Good job to steal the ball
very
away
good. Yeah, him and James Jenkins combining on that one. Tyrone Curry. This is the NBA. He would have just drove it in and slammed it down. Curry back up at the top, setting it up. Back over to James Jenkins, back to Curry. Over to Moore. He had Jenkins in the middle for a second.
Good move by Mason Jones. Shot clock running down. They're gonna have to do something.
They had James
good job
Jenkins
by Curry
a couple times.
Oh, good job by Curry to penetrate. Curry felt the urgency, decided to go to the basket, make something happen.
They had James Jenkins open a couple times, and they decided not to go to him. Tight windows, but they had it. It was there. They were looking. He was looking right at him. Nice job, Mason Jones coming down.
Oh, misses the dunk. Lost the ball on the way up there.
Oh, he's gonna hear that one later.
Ooh, nice little behind the back pass.
Yeah,
though.
it was.
So maybe a little bit of redemption there.
Yeah.
I think Jones got up high enough. I think he just lost the ball on the way up.
And you can already see some of his teammates smiling on the bench. Some good-natured ribbon gonna happen in the locker room. And Robert Purnell Joe decided not to take the three, faked it, went inside, got fouled.
Fouls on number 13, Jaleel Chain. Third personal, third team foul.
I hope you guys know by now that there's a much faster way to get your pizza. You can go ahead and order online right now at Domino's.com. Domino's of Red Bank, located at 60 English Plaza in downtown Red Bank, is proud to sponsor the Brookdale men's and women's basketball teams this season. And the Brookdale Television amazing cast and crew.
Yeah.
All the behind-the-scene guys are putting this whole thing together.
Also, don't forget they're looking for drivers, so there are employment opportunities. A great
right
pass by
down.
Jameek Moore there.
Nice job finding James Jenkins on the inside. You start as a driver, work your way up, and get some money. Who doesn't want money?
Tough move.
Yeah.
Oh, fortunate bounce there, but couldn't convert.
It's going in strong, but not strong enough. Right over James Jenkins. Slow. Ooh, he had Chain, but Stop.
Oh, great move inside.
Nice
little
job.
spin move.
Moving them all around.
The advantage of having the ball is you know where you're going and the defender doesn't. So
yes.
If you keep it under control, you can lose the defender. Foul call, I believe. Yes, it's on Jones.
Brookdale up, 79-40. 9:43 left. Both teams not doing that bad on the fouls.
Yeah, both teams with 14 fouls, so you know, playing,
not that bad.
Playing defense, you know, sliding their feet, not really just swiping at the ball, which is good.
Yeah.
Good job of Jameek Moore step in front of that one.
Ball wound up right back in the hands of Spartans. Robert Purnell Joe, great name too. Right up. That a three? That was a three.
For three.
Yeah.
Right over Tyrone Curry from the corner. Ew, he couldn't get it to go. A nice rebound by James Jenkins. Gets fouled.
Good job by Jenkins getting up over the defenders, getting his hand on the ball and just going right back up with it quickly.
Everybody, this year, the 17th annual Brookdale Guitar Show will be bigger and better than ever. They've moved out of the winter chill and into the spring sun, offering more clinics, a larger outdoor stage with more music, more vendors, and of course, more fun. Sunday, April 13th, thousands of guitar freaks and music aficionados will pack the Student Life Center on Lincroft campus of Brookdale Community College, not only looking for great deals on both new and vintage guitars, but also to scope out the day-long clinic. So do not miss out. Make your plans now to spend Sunday, April 13th at the 17th annual Brookdale Guitar Show. For more information and to buy discounted tickets, head over to BrookdaleGuitarShow.com. That's a day right after my birthday.
Nice. I think we saw one of the assistant coaches telling a couple of guys they're about to go in, so we should see another big unit substitution there.
Oh, big three. Couldn't get it to land. He was wide open. Those ones you got to.
Very good outlet pass.
Got Moore in.
Oh, great pass by Mason Jones. A little behind the back dump off to James Jenkins.
I was looking down at Jameek Moore and Lance of the Mohicans over there fighting, and the ball was down at the other side of the court. Nice job, Brookdale. Physical ball right now, on both sides. Both teams not
Had
giving
a man
up.
in the corner wide open and just
Yeah.
couldn't find him. Too much of doing everything yourself there.
It's a little outside of the basket to be making a move like that, but got fouled.
Seems to be
13, Jaleel Chain.
timeout here.
8 minutes, 14 seconds remaining. Brookdale up 82-43. Both teams got a pair of 5 fouls. Brookdale looking to hang up another one of those banners right there this year, heading into the Region 19 tournament. Brookdale TV will have full coverage of it. We will be seeing 4 of the games on Thursday, February 27th, and Saturday, March 1st. So we'll be here all day.
Brookdale looking for its first back-to-back championships in any sport.
Yeah.
So that would be
huge.
Huge accomplishment.
Yeah. We'll see if the women's just doing a great job just steamrolling teams this year.
Good for their first women's basketball championship as well. So
get 2 banners up here. That'd
Why
be
not
a beautiful
do the
thing.
same here, huh?
That might be a first for
that would be 2 champ. Well, actually, they got the softball and the basketball last year. So,
all right. The soccer.
Oh, soccer
and the basketball.
Yeah, soccer. There's a lot of softball banners up there.
Yeah, there is. Yeah. Softball is very good.
Looking to improve on that 33-1 record from last year, kind of go undefeated this year.
I was looking at the schedule, trying to figure out how they got to 33 games. Does that include the region games as well? That's what I was thinking, because they can make let's see, they can get 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, and that makes sense. It's about 5, 6 region games.
So they can go 27-0. That'd be impressive.
That'd be some feat.
Undefeated regular season. That's something. Misses his first shot there.
1 loss in 2 years.
Yeah, that's
to this point, 1 loss in 2 years.
That's something else.
Speaks to the strength of the program that Coach Cizek's
put together. 2 losses in 2 years.
Yeah.
You got to hang your hat on that, too. Makes his second. Clapping it up. I thought the game was about to be over. Look at the clock. There's still 8 minutes.
Yeah, they're just trying to get their team energized.
Yeah. Right back up top. Tyrone Curry back
good
over.
Pass to Jones.
Yep.
Oh, good.
That was a nice little pass.
Move.
Did you make
good
more?
Move by Moore too.
That was a nice little pass. Going coast to coast, slowing it up. Ooh.
Tough pass there. Oh, fake there by Jones.
Little N1 mixtape action there. Nice shot.
James Jenkins. Mason Jones put on a little bit of a show today.
Yeah, very frustrated. Coach Kaminsky over there looking just, contest the shot. We got basically everybody else who hasn't played.
Adams in the 3rd unit today. Interesting.
Yeah. He looks a little
maybe in the doghouse for Coach Cizek. I don't know. Maybe something.
He looks a little down and out.
Something happened, but Coach Cizek's proved. I mean, anyone can play on this team, so can't take anything for granted. Especially, a guy like Adams who's been here, for 2nd year now, and
he's got a ring.
He's got a ring, and maybe Coach Cizek's just making a statement. Maybe Ryan Adams wasn't doing what he wanted him to do.
Maybe something happened at practice. Maybe we need a gossip column for the Stall, our Brookdale newspaper. No, I'm joking. That would be a terrible idea. That's the last thing we need in this world. Nice shot. Jaleel Chain couldn't get it to land. Rebounded by Jameek Moore. Big block.
Big block. Indeed.
Couldn't get that 3 to land. Nice rebound by Tyrone Curry.
Good
big pass down. Yeah, James Jenkins pops a shot, and it goes.
Jenkins.
So the 5 Brookdale players is waiting to check in. Sitting there waiting.
It's like Brzeski, Delonte Grant, Ryan Adams, Aubrey Dozier, and Eric Davis.
So it's always nice when you can get all your guys some minutes. Even nicer when all of them can get points.
Yep. I'd give them about 5 minutes or so.
Yeah. That's a safe bet.
As that foul called, they'll get a little bit more than 5 minutes.
So we'll let the courtside announcer do this one. You just listen up.
See if he actually. I
Oh,
don't think he's even going to do it.
Don't do me like that. He did me like that.
It's a lot for him to handle, I think.
Yeah, it is. We're in the same game. I understand your voice gets a little hoarse.
Yeah.
Whole unit change for Brookdale. Moving. Ooh, 3 goes in and out. Nice job.
Yeah, good finish on the break there by Delonte Grant.
Yeah.
Grant, assisted by Dozier.
Again, Delonte Grant was a guy we saw early on in the last couple games, but hasn't really played to this point. So
it could be the matchups too.
Yeah,
Coach
it's
Cizek
true. It's a big
yeah. We don't know what happens in the practices, and
the game plan gets changed.
Absolutely.
Depending on the opponent.
Especially with such a full bench.
Sure, and a bunch of guys that can contribute. That you have guys everywhere that can play. So it makes it tougher to commit to any one person in any situation because you have other guys that can get the job done.
Yeah. They take out any more chairs over there, they need to start buying some more real estate because they got a huge roster this year. I think that's the championship effect.
Yeah, it does.
Banner gets hung up, everybody wants to come out and play.
Exactly.
Driving inside.
Fletcher going up strong.
Yep. I think that's all he knows. That's his one speed.
Foul number 20, Brian Adams.
4.5 minutes. Brookdale knocking on the door of 100 points, up 90-48. That is Fletcher making the first
they
shot.
like to get to that number here in this arena.
They do. That they do.
Last time we were here, they got up over 100.
102. The time before that was Passaic, 108. And then the Union game, that was the one that Gus was here. Gus will be here Saturday as well against Middlesex. That was the scoreboard fiasco, scoreboard gate. That was, who knows what the final score of that game was. I mean, I didn't think that Union got 68 points. Brookdale could have had more. They could have had 40 points. Who knows? I mean, the score at one point was 160 to 160 according to the scoreboard. So that was something else. Ooh, no foul called as Tyler Grzeski maybe slipped a little bit going down to the ground, and quick shot there put up by Sewell.
Ooh, in and out there.
Back down the court. Robert Purnell Joe. They've been trying to get 22, Joseph Orender out on the three-point, but hasn't been working for him. Delonte Grant, nice rebound.
Good defense there by Brian Adams. One-on-one with Fletcher.
But he's kind of jogging, you know?
Yeah, he seems to be a little bit out of it. I don't know what's going on.
He's not limping, so maybe it's
maybe just not feeling 100%. You know, maybe a bit of a cold or something
definitely
like that.
A possibility.
Coach Cheese just wanted to get him in there, give him a little bit of a run.
Yeah. He's been trying to hit that three, but it hasn't been working.
Grzeski with a great pass up court. Dozier, good.
Oh yeah,
that's
just
good patience by Dozier.
Yeah.
Draw the defender in.
Yeah.
You know, don't make that pass too early.
3 minutes left. Brookdale 95-52.
Knocking on that 100-point door.
Yes, they are. This Saturday, guys, we will be covering the game against Middlesex, the 1st of February. So join us here at noon for the women's game tipping off, and then directly after that, the men's at around 2 o'clock or so.
Good steal there by Grant. He's got a couple guys up ahead of him.
Somebody was calling, might have been Brookdale, but somebody was calling the shot clock wrong, yelling 3, 2, 1, and there was 7 seconds left. So that had me confused a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah, that was...
Looks like Grant got a hand on that from behind and just kind of made him stumble, but caught himself.
2:13.
I guess the only Brookdale player didn't get any action so far is Kearney. That's it.
Oh yeah, he's the only one that didn't even notice.
Those guys also that
correct.
plays usually pretty early.
Yeah,
in games,
he was
a
bit
of a different rotation today. So interesting, you know.
Yeah, if I'm remembering right, he was the first sub in the other game last week.
Again, maybe based on matchups.
And Kaiser check back in for Northampton.
Definitely a possibility. Two minutes, 13 seconds remaining left in the game here. Brookdale up 97-52. Delonte Grant at the top, over to Brian Adams. Right on the other side, going in.
Davis can't hit, but good rebound by Adams.
Nice job, Brian Adams, making the most of the few minutes he's got on the court. Eric Davis, new guy over here, gets called for the foul.
Fouls on number 11, Eric Davis. Second personal.
Next basket by Brookdale will put him over 100.
Yes, it will. I didn't know Brookdale had a golf team.
Yeah.
A couple championships. We breed champions here.
We do. Championship tradition.
It bounces in.
A lot of baseball championships.
Yeah, there is. Have to take out a new banner soon.
Softball, baseball.
The women's basketball won 2 years ago. Yeah. That's 3 years ago now. Wow.
Championship tradition here at Brookdale.
Yes, it is.
And looks like Kearney's going to get into the game.
So everybody's getting their minutes. Another guy who looks a little out of it.
Yeah.
Tyler Cody enters the game for Brookdale.
Excuse me for saying it, but check your egos at the door.
Yeah.
You know, it's put in the best rotation for the team, and you're up 99-55. There's nothing to be frowning about. Oh, and he gets stuffed by the rim.
The David Rosado special.
Oh, boy. That was something. He hears it from the crowd here at the Collins Arena. Ruthless. Come in here and slam one down. You better put it down.
You better put it in. That's true.
Oh, Joe Nickerson is losing his mind on the bench over there.
Third personal, 10, team foul.
So in all that, Northampton got fouled.
Yeah.
I didn't see it. I was overreacting to the missed dunk. Minute 23 remaining. 99-56 now. Looking to make it 57 for the Spartans. Brookdale going to improve to 21-0. It's just
special year. It's a special kind of year.
It is. Solid all-around team.
You know, and the pressure of, you know, being the champ and everyone gunning for you, you know, every time, you know, you play anybody, they're coming and giving you their best effort, and you still come out and you still win every game. There's something to be said about that.
Oh, yeah. Eric Davis almost came in and swatted that into the stands. He was an inch away from that. Gorzeski feeding it inside to Brian Adams. Got hit there. Hit on his face, it looked like. He will take a pair of free throws, look to put Brookdale over the 100-point mark. He misses the first.
Really sluggish today from Brian Adams. I don't know, maybe he's sick or having a bad day, but it's unfortunate because we're used to seeing him. He's a high energy guy. And just not that same high energy today.
No.
It gets him over 100 though.
So the bench clapping it up to the tune of 100 points. Rebounded there by Robert Purnell Joe. Stay over here. Ooh, nice getting up there, Tyler Gorzeski. There's like a minuscule difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
About a 1/10 of a second or so. Oh, good look inside to Gorzeski, who falls as he goes up. Maybe anticipated the contact there, and they pulled the chair out from underneath him. All day for that shot.
Big three.
So they're going to just hold the ball out here. Finish it up.
So you heard the call from the bench of Northampton, no foul, and the game, Brookdale 100-61. Impressive game, just all around.
Yeah,
from start to finish, it was just phenomenal.
Yeah, and a defensive effort, you know, all the way through. You know, good defense turning into good offense. You know, some nice nifty passing today. The alley-oop from Nickerson and Rosado, a couple behind the back passes. You know, just an all-around great effort.
The big stuff.
Putting on the shoulder. I mean, we had a little bit of everything today.
Yes.
A lot of offense, you know, a lot of defense. And just a great all-around effort.
So we got another pair of wins here. We've been undefeated since we've been here at home, me and you. So with a good luck charm to the Jersey Blues, join us here this coming Saturday. Sean, unfortunately, will not be able to join us, but Gus will be here against the Middlesex team. So thank you for joining us, as always, here on Brookdale TV. Pat Grothier, Sean Rosenboim, on behalf of the entire Brookdale TV staff, thank you for joining us.
Thanks.